Welcome to episode 205. I'm Bill Snodgrass, and in this episode, well, it's going to begin off as a sort of a day in a life episode. And in this day and in this life, what's going to happen is I'm going to shoot a bunch of videos today. I'm going to do a Photoshop tutorial. I'm going to shoot a basketball tutorial, and I'm going to work on this daily blog, episode, whatever. And I've got a Snap Life video. So I'm probably shooting 4 videos today throughout the course of the day. I'm not promising to finish this episode today, but I am getting it started. So that's what you got in store for you. So as you can tell, I'm in my second classroom. It's Saturday. I came in to get some stuff ready for classes, because and I thought, well, while I was waiting on things to upload, I took pictures at the football game last night, uploaded those. I thought I would go ahead and shoot the intro to this video before I get out and shoot the other videos that I plan on shooting. I just finished yesterday, I finished last night, the Suicide Stories video. And that was hard. That took... It's just hard. It's a difficult topic, and there's a lot of factors I have worried myself through. And before I post it, I'm going to ask a colleague of mine, George Baldwin, whose opinion and all I respect a great deal. He was in a video with me earlier when we were talking about doing what you have to do to get healthier and that sort of thing. But I'm going to ask him to review it or preview it before I post it, just because it is such a sensitive topic. Enough of that. So this video is Let's Be Creative, or something like that. I already gave it a name. Yeah, Let's Get Creative. I named this video. That means I have an idea that this video is about something before I start it, and that's a good thing. That's always a good thing. But I am going to do a couple of tutorials today, as I said in the opening. I kind of liked the idea of that opening, and there's a couple of what are these guys? These are, I don't even know. PowerShot. A couple of PowerShot SX. I don't know. I can't see. The writing has kind of worn off, and I'm back. I dropped the card. Got my notes on it from my Snap Life video. Anyway, the yearbook guy left them here, and I was like, I'm just gonna plug them in and see what happens. So that's what happened. I don't think that's an effect that would be effective through a long period of time. Maybe it was a creative intro. That's it. All right. Be creative. Be creative. Why be creative? Why be creative? I'm gonna just say one thing related back to the power shots. Here's another one. There's the other two. Be creative because you can. Be creative because you have the opportunity to learn something when you're creative. Be creative because, like I don't know how this is going to edit out, but I had the idea last night to edit it and try to do that with the masking and the frames. If you just have an idea and never try it, then it's just an idea. And if you have an idea and you do try it, then it can become a reality. So creativity, maybe it works out, maybe it doesn't, but you never know unless you try. I think that's good advice, even though it's a cliche. I guess you could know by getting someone else to try. I'm trying to get off the track here. All right, coffee time. And I'm working on a protein bar, and I'm gonna get my school stuff done, and I'm gonna get out and pick up the Snap Life video on the way home, and there's another video, the basketball video. I'm probably gonna shoot that one here because the yearbook people, it is kind of a tie-in to the school, so I'm gonna probably shoot the basketball video here. So because the yearbook guy, I told you this, I repeat myself, but not everybody watches all the videos, so I'll tell you again. So the yearbook guy asked me to put together some how-to sports photography videos. And that's it. That's what I'm doing. All right, lots to do. Let's get going. I have a lot to do. I don't know if you have a lot to do, but I have a lot to do. So I'm gonna get going. I don't know what you're gonna do, but you know, that's the way video goes. You're probably watching YouTube videos. That's probably what you're doing. So on this thing about being creative, I needed to get a clip for this. I told you about the video I'm gonna do that's really stupid. So I set up this camera configuration here for a one-syllable clip from the really stupid video that I'm working on. And some of you are probably thinking, well, aren't all your videos really stupid? And I guess there's a possibility that argument could be made. I personally wouldn't make that argument, but someone might. Someone might argue that, what was I talking about? See, professionalism at its best. But since I had the cameras already set up, creativity, that's where I was going. So I set the cameras up trying to get like some different angles and different lighting effects. So at some point I've had a smidgen of interest in my very sophisticated video lighting system. And I might pull the curtain back from that one day. If somebody's interested in how I do lighting in my videos. Besides when I'm outside in the sun, obviously when I'm outside in the sun, then I got all right. It seems like I had something really important to say. I think, let's just move on. End of segment. All right, basketball video is shot, and what else? I did the really goofy video that I've been warning you about, and I'm getting ready to go out and shoot a Snap Life video, and then I will have a lot of editing to do. Somewhere along the way, we got some food. All right, got the Snap Life shot, and you know, I was trying to do something, and the wind kicked up, and now the wind is completely pretty much stopped. But when I was trying to shoot the scene, I was sitting there freezing, the wind was blowing. Yeah. Anyway, you know, and just this, it is hard to make a very complicated argument and try to keep it in under 3 minutes and 59 seconds. So I don't know. Anyway, we'll see how this one edits out. Creativity, being creative, that's the topic of this episode. And so I'm experimenting with some different camera motion things. Anyway, experimenting, because if you don't try, you never know. You never know how it's going to come out if you just try to do the same thing every time. So, all right, let's pack her up. So I come to the place where I need to bring this episode on creativity to a close. So let me get to a parking place and we'll wrap this guy up. The apocalypse is upon us. I suppose it's a little ironic that I'm wrapping up a segment on creativity sitting in the Tahoe, which is kind of my fallback on, go-to, standard every studio place. I was gonna do the picnic table, which if you've been around my channel, you know that's very creative for me, is sitting at a picnic table. I was gonna do that, but the wind is ridiculous. So I abandoned that idea and I came here. Why be creative? There is, within any kind of these like higher level learning, education, you know, you start here and then the more you learn, the higher. Creativity is at the top of those scales. Creativity means you take what you already know, what you're already good at, and you go a little farther and you come up with something new. It's like you've learned all these facts and all these techniques, and you've learned all these things, and you're going to apply those in a way that is somehow different, somehow new, somehow unique, somehow creative. Creativity is inherently a way of learning. So if you try something new, try something different, try something, you may have done it similarly in the past, but now you're going to put a twist on it, you're going to learn something new.
I went snow skiing one time with some guys who were really good skiers, and I was a novice. I was really a new skier, and they got me to like the lift, and they go, "We're gonna go up here. We're gonna ski down through this powder bowl." And I was like, I don't know. I probably don't know if I can do it. And the guy's like, "Oh, don't worry." He said this is important. He said, "If you're not falling down, you're not learning anything new." And that's kind of an interesting perspective on failure. You try something and it doesn't work, but you learn something along the way. I just discovered a channel from a comment on Brian Vlasich's channel. So I was on Brian's channel and I saw a comment and I just followed it back to the page owner, and she had just posted a comment on creativity about how, not a comment, a video, how support groups. And that is so absolutely true. When we get around other creative people, we can borrow from their ideas and experiences and twist those around into something new. And also we can see their failures and not repeat that. So creativity is not necessarily something you have to do all by yourself. There can be a group process involved in the creative process. And one last thing to say before I go out. I've been warning you about this really super ridiculous video that I was going to make, and so I made it. I actually shot it. I did all the videography. I composed the music score. I put it all together, and I looked at it and I was like, "Wow, this is even too stupid for me." But here's a clip. Here's a clip. I'm so 3008. You're so 2000 and late. I got that boom boom pow. That future boom boom pow. Let me get it now. Boom boom boom. Gotta get that. Boom boom boom. Gotta get that. So I did a cover of Black Eyed Peas, but I wanted to do it kind of like a dramatic reading. And I'm not sure how dramatic the reading was. And I also wanted to have sort of some kind of a spacey, non-hip-hop music. So I went to GarageBand. Anyway, there was the clip. I showed you the clip. Here's a few seconds of it again. Let me get it now. Boom, boom, boom. Gotta get that. Now my question is this too stupid? Did I cross the stupid line like too many steps? I'm going to ask for some feedback from you guys. If you want to see the whole finished video, it's like 4 minutes long, something like that, 4 minutes and some change. If you want to see the whole video posted, let me know. Leave me some comments and say, yes, I want to see you make a fool of yourself. Please post that video where you're acting like a complete idiot. I did learn a few things. I was messing around with a lighting technique. I'm about 90% satisfied with the way it came out. So anyway, creativity. Try something new. If you're not falling down, you're not learning anything. That's enough for this episode. Be creative. Get with some creative people. Be more creative. Create something new. Try something a little bit different. Thanks for watching. Please sign up for notifications. Subscribe to the channel. Click the like button. That's all I got for this one. See you in the next one. Also, leave me a comment, because that's cool. I think we are coming to the place where I can't hold this camera steady.